weather outside is not that cold, and if you take my hand, I'll walk with you to Georgia.
What's going on, everyone? Country with Celine here, and I am back. This is the first episode actually since CMA Fest, and I am joined by Restless Road once again. Garrett, Colton, and Zach, how are you guys doing today?
We're doing great. Thanks for having us.
Anytime. Thanks for hopping on. Main question, most important question right now that I have to ask. So I just took a look at your TikTok, and your tour bus broke down.
That's right.
Many a time.
I think we cursed ourselves when we named the band Restless Road, because we've been having, a lot of restless nights. The bus has been, it happens with buses, but lately we've hit a bad streak, right? We had 2 in a row break down. So we're on number 3. We're on number 3 right now. And she'll hold up. We have a feeling she'll hold.
I hope so. How long did it take for you guys to fix it, though?
It never got fixed.
After we twisted the rat nuts and bolts and we added the blinker fluid, everything worked out.
It was a blinker fluid.
My God, well, hopefully that doesn't happen to you again. I mean, you clearly are on a little streak, but hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't happen again. And I noticed, Garrett, you said you wanted to go gamble all your money away. Did that end up happening too?
Hey, you're absolutely right. It did. I walked in there with some money and I left with none.
Yeah, we had plenty of opportunities to walk away.
It's all about the memories, though.
It's okay. Yeah, exactly. It's all about the memories. Money comes and goes. It's fine.
That's right.
So how was CMA Fest? That's the last time I chatted with you guys. How did you guys end up enjoying the whole weekend?
Just a blast. We played a pretty good bit. I mean, we stayed really busy. That's always a fun week, but it's always a very, very hectic, busy week, bouncing from one place to another. And then to pack on the heat every CMA Fest, it's a really exhausting week, but a really rewarding week. So we had a good time.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you guys had fun. I noticed that you had a ping pong tournament as well. Was that something that you guys attended, or was that something that you held on your own? Like, I'd never even heard about this ping pong tournament.
It's a sore topic, it's a sore topic for us. It was actually a beer pong tournament, right? And we hosted one.
Beer pong.
Yeah,
yes.
and we hosted one in the past, and we hosted one again this year. And everybody who enrolls, they all play each other, and then the winner of everybody faces off against us. And both years now we've
lost really bad.
We've embarrassed ourselves.
We've been humbled. There was this guy this year. He just was buckets. It was just he didn't miss
with it.
But we love doing fun things like that with the fans during CMA Fest. That's always so important to us, and so it's one of our favorite parts.
But there can't be all 3 of you are horrible at beer pong. One of you guys has to be good.
I was probably the worst. I mean, especially this year. I don't think I made a single one, and I probably didn't make one last year.
I wouldn't say that we're horrible, but the problem is that I really wish you could have seen. This guy was the Michael Jordan, the Tiger Woods of beer pong. He missed 2 shots in 4 games.
I feel like
4 total games.
We were like your average type, not too bad, not too good, but he was just
He was on fire.
Unreal. I had never seen anything like it.
But usually it's when you're drunk you play the best. Now were you
guys... maybe that's why we were pretty sober.
We were too sober.
Okay, so next time you play beer pong, have a couple more drinks in your system.
Yeah, well, I think that's great advice, and next year we're definitely gonna remember that, and then we're gonna incorporate that into our game for sure.
Next year I want to play against you guys. I feel like I would win.
Bring it on.
You can find the sign up on restlessroad.com.
Okay, I'm sure you guys will help me out and let me find the link. But overall, how's your summer been so far before we chat music? It's been good?
Been really good. We've been pretty busy. Like we said, we did CMA Fest, and then we done some festival shows, some more headline runs, and then we just finished first weekend of the Cole Swindell tour. So head back out this weekend with him, and then pretty busy fall. We're heading out with Brett Young all fall, and then we have a big headline tour planned for Europe and UK. So in December. So hitting it hard, keeping it going.
You kind of just did my job for me, because those are exactly what I was going to talk to you about. But since you kind of already teed it up, I'm just going to ask some follow-up questions. So for the Brett Young tour, when you guys are going on, well, even for when you go to Europe and the UK, how do you prep for a tour like this? Like how much time and effort do you put into preparing for something like this?
Well, I think it really depends too on how long your set is. I mean, we have a lot of songs that we love to play, and different tours you'll have different set lengths. So I think it's really the big prep is trying to figure out, with the time that you're given, kind of what's going to be the most interesting set. We kind of sit down and talk through what songs, what order, and kind of some fun stuff we can do on stage and everything like that. And I think that's probably the biggest battle is trying to figure out how we can give people like the full Restless Road experience as an opener for these tours, because we want to make sure people come who know us, and also maybe people who are just now discovering us. We want to make sure that we give them the full picture of what Restless Road is in that time.
How many songs do you usually have ready to go?
For these opening spots, it's normally like eight songs, and we pack it pretty much nonstop. I mean, there's not a whole lot of talking, and then if you come out to a headline show, you normally get 20 to 22 songs. So, it just varies, but it's always fun. It's really fun to go out, and don't get me wrong, we love headlining shows and really doing that. But when you're out on the road opening for people, your job is to create new fans and to get people hyped. So it's a lot of fun to be in that spot, to go, we're going to pack as much energy into 30 minutes as possible. And hopefully we walk away with 5,000-6,000 more fans than what we had before when we came here. So.
Well, I know how you will gain a lot of fans, which I don't know if you guys already do this, but I've been seeing a lot of different bands and a lot of different artists cover this exact band, and it's Jonas Brothers. You guys have to sing some Burning Up. Trust me.
We've done that in the past. We actually did a cover of Burning Up on our last headline tour. We sent it full speed.
The rap and all.
Yeah.
We can't even hide it. We did Burning Up on our first headlining tour, and on our second headlining tour, we did do another Jonas Brothers cover, one of our other favorites, and we still play that one to this day. Every once in a while, we strip things down on the piano and we hit them with "When You Look Me in the Eyes." It's just one of the all-time great Joe Bro songs.
Yep. As soon as you said that, I was like, hey, it has to be that song. Has to be that song.
Yeah.
You should even throw in some camp rock next time. Gotta Find You.
Oh,
I think that's our new intro. I think our new intro is going to be Camp Rock.
The fact that you know it, I don't know what to say.
Who's that? It's Restless Road.
Oh my gosh. Jonas Brothers are nice.
Oh, it was the good stomp clap. It was
the stomp.
It was the stomp clap that did it. Oh my gosh.
You guys got too excited about that. Don't be sorry about that. It's all good. Well, I also saw the Jonas Brothers. They were here. They covered I Had Some Help. So maybe even
I've seen that. When they were at Calgary, when they were at the Stampede this past week. Yeah, I've seen that video.
Have you guys ever been to the Stampede or not yet?
We have not. We have not been to the Stampede, but we'd love to. Definitely. Honestly, Canada's freaking awesome. Every time we're up
We love Canada.
It's amazing.
You guys got to come back up and come to the Stampede next year. That's got to be on your bucket list. It is a lot of fun, and people pack that place out, and the artists love it. So
it's on our dream board.
Yeah, it's on your dream. Keep it there. Keep it there. It's gonna happen. And now, speaking of tours and how you prep for them, if you guys had to pick 3 tour essentials, what would they be each? Like each one of you got to pick 3 things to bring on the road. Yeah, what would it be?
I would definitely say I can't go without like my headphones, like any kind of headphones, just because I love listening to music and watching shows. And when you're in your bunk, it's like Zach likes to yell at you if you're not if you don't have your headphones on. So having your headphones, and I FaceTime my wife and kids a lot, so that's also handy, walking around listening to their AirPods and stuff. So that would be mine. My AirPods or my Sonos.
So wait, hold on. You said your AirPods, so headphones. Is that because one of you guys snores? Is that like Zach or Garrett snores?
No, that would be Joey, our manager. He was the snore, but and it is pretty epically loud. Yeah. It really is.
Oh, God.
What would yours be?
For me, I have this little warm up tool. I have my little thing. It's called the vocal mist or whatever, and so I have like a very religious vocal warm up routine that I do every day. And so it's called a nebulizer. It kind of just steams your voice. So I definitely would have to have that anywhere I go.
Yep.
I can't live without that.
Okay.
Zins?
You're in the hot seat.
I gotta have my Zins. I gotta have my eye mask.
Lip pillows,
Oh, yeah,
head pillows.
it's the eye mask.
I gotta have my lip pillows. I gotta have my eye pillows, my eye mask, and then I gotta have
Hold on. Your lip pillow? Is that what you just said?
yeah my Zins,
Lip pillows.
Oh, that's
Zins,
called the.
pillows.
my
Gotcha.
eye mask, and shoot, I just thought of the third one. I already forgot it.
Sometimes you carry that big old blanket around too.
My camo blanket from Bass Pro Shop. I love that.
Your camo Crocs.
My camo Crocs.
I think you hit way more.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's a gaming PC. His little
Yes.
gaming. His little
my gaming PC thing.
Have you ever seen a picture of Adam Sandler walking down the street and he kind of looks homeless?
Yes.
But like still cool at the
But
same
still
time.
cool. That's Zach when we're on the road.
Oh
channel
my
a lot.
God.
He channels
Okay.
his inner Adam Sandler every time.
Could be famous, could be homeless. You just don't know.
Well,
guys-
you know, when we roll out of summer, I'll be transitioning into my UGG.
season.
Yeah, UGG season. I'll trade my Crocs in for my UGGs, and I'll be wearing those all the time.
I feel like
Actually, I need a new pair. I need a new pair of UGGs.
you are like the girl in this band.
Oh.
Yes.
Hey,
That's-
yes, queen. Yes, queen.
He knows that.
Mama
he is.
knows best.
Oh my God. Even I wouldn't need all that stuff. I would have just put my headphones and my lip balm and then I'm good. That's it. Yeah. He's like rethinking everything now.
Yeah, I can't say anything. You got me.
That's hilarious. Okay, well, moving on from that, keeping with like Europe and the UK, since you guys have been there and you've toured there already, what's like a place of yours that you love to go to?
Ooh, I want to go back. When we were in Munich last time, we went to that beer house, like the oldest one that was like used. It's like the oldest beer house like in Germany. Like was used like in the First World War and like even further than that. I think it's like from the 1600s. But that was pretty epic. We drank beers for breakfast, which you don't do that often. So I want to go back there because they also have those liter-sized beers. Yeah, I would say there.
I want to go back to Berlin and ride scooters. Me and Zach went on like a 2-hour scooter ride, like just got lost in Berlin. So I think that'd be really fun to do again. Just through the middle of the night, just driving around Berlin on scooter.
Something in Europe to do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. We never rode on one of the red buses.
What?
you
Oh,
know,
the sightseeing buses.
Yeah, we never did that.
You guys have to,
Like
when you
what?
go to London, you have to do that. That's like
Yeah.
a London thing.
Yeah.
and I want to go to this last time I went to like the Warner Brothers Studios and did the whole Harry Potter, like all of the, I guess the stuff that they filmed Harry Potter, where they filmed it all. Like, and I want to go back though, but now that I've seen that, I want to watch the play, the Broadway play. I think it's Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Like they have it over in London. So I want to catch that. I think that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, you should definitely go and see that. I feel like that would be cool. How about Italy? Any of you guys want to go to Italy? Have you ever been to Italy?
Oh, we've never been to
Well,
Italy.
We've never been.
We've
Oh.
never
I
been.
mean, when in restless Rome, that's what we always say.
Oh my God, that would be clever if you go to Rome and you film something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
My
stunning.
dad just went to Italy for 2
Yeah.
weeks and he told me it was awesome. Actually, he sent me, well, he didn't send me, he bought a bunch of wine and they would not deliver it to Alabama where he lives. So I have a bunch of Italian wine bottles at my house in my living room. So I'm gonna have to go.
To your place.
Yeah, they wouldn't ship them to Alabama. So they were like, he's like, what about Nashville? So my dad sent me like 25 bottles of wine. He got at a winery. There's like a giant wooden crate showed up on my front door.
We'll go to Italy. We'll come back with our cheese collab, Restless
Ooh.
Reggiano,
Oh my God, you were just full
Restless
of names.
rigatoni pasta,
Restless Rigatoni pasta. We'll come back with like all-
Restless rosé.
Restless
That's great.
Rosé. I actually like that one. That one's not
That's
bad.
a-
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Very clever. Like, do you think of these on the spot or have you thought of these?
We've had a lot of years to think about.
Yeah, we've been cooking.
Okay.
We've had a long time
Yeah.
to create our restless repertoire, as you might say.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I would love to see this. It's definitely like a textbook. It's that thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there really is. I wish.
Hilarious. You guys are funny. And now keeping tour related, let's just take it back a little bit. So Tim McGraw, you guys were on the tour, the standing room only tour. So we kind of spoke about this at CMA Fest, and I was asking you guys like what you've learned from him and stuff. But I remember that Carly Pierce, she flipped Tim McGraw's tire. So I need to ask you guys, have you tried to do the same thing or no?
No, we didn't get to flip.
We didn't. You know, we were flying everywhere, so we always would fly in pretty late in the day, and we would just go straight to our sound check. So we missed a lot of workout time, but we did get to have a lot of time with Tim. Every night backstage, he'd come to our green room. He traded shirts with Colton. He gave us custom gifts. He told us not to F it up every night before we went out on stage and sing, which made it really hard. To not, because for us, he's such an icon, and it was a big bucket list thing of ours to be able to go on the road with him and get to meet him. And so it was just an absolute blast. I think we can all say it's going to be one of the biggest highlights of our year.
Yeah.
Tim
For
McGraw,
sure.
Tim McGraw seems like the most down to earth person ever. And it's hard because I feel like a lot of people with that status, they aren't so down to earth. They kind of let like everything kind of get to their head and stuff. But he just seems like such a genuine guy who's willing to lend a hand to anybody.
No, he was like, I truly believe that of all the people that we've toured with, he's probably been the most hospitable to us, which is it was really special. I mean, he told us, you know, I was at an opener at one point in time, and I know how important those years are in your career and how you want to be treated. And so he really treated us with, I mean, he kind of went over the top every night to make sure that he was there and that we knew that he was watching us and that he would come and sit in our green room and all those things. So we felt really lucky. It was a really great tour.
I love to hear that. And no, he puts on a great performance as well. So after you guys were done performing, you definitely got to watch a great show.
Yes.
Can you believe that the entire arena, they just had everybody standing? There was no seats.
The name was actually accurate. It was really the standing room only. There was not one person sitting down.
No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. That's total sarcasm. But every night, the very first night, when we walked into the arena, they were setting up all these chairs. I'm like, what are they doing? Do they not know this is a standing room only tour?
Oh my God, you are one clever guy. Clever guy.
Bad jokes.
Bad dad jokes. They're dad jokes, really.
Bad jokes.
Yeah. But I mean, it's fitting. Standing room only. That's fine. I'll let that one slide because it makes sense. But so you guys have went on tour. Well, you're going on tour with Brett Young, Cole Swindell, and Tim McGraw, just to name those ones. So who would be a dream tour that you would love to go on tour with? Like, who would it be?
Man.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Sorry, kind of just threw this one at you left field.
Well, let's see.
Can they? Is it people who've been around, like who are still touring?
Okay, yeah, let's do. Or okay, give me one that isn't touring anymore and one that is.
I feel like who isn't touring, but I wish we could have toured with him is Rascal Flatts.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be a great one.
They're iconic, and
Yeah.
I think that they really played an important role in who we are today. So I think that one would be a really great one.
Rascal Flatts.
Who's somebody who's still touring right now?
Still touring right now. I'm gonna throw out one that you guys are gonna see coming. This is a girl we saw. We saw her at Geodis Park. I saw her open up for Shania Twain.
Oh, I thought you were going to say show.
I think we'd crush it. I think it'd be awesome if we went on tour with Kelsey Ballerini.
No, I do think that would be a good tour.
We love her music. It's great.
I feel like it would be a good fit for you guys to go on tour. It's
She's
like,
for the girls. We're for the girls. Let's go.
That's just on the Swifties.
Yes.
The Jonas Brothers took Kelsey Ballerini on tour,
Yep.
and now she can take the country Jonas Brothers on tour with her. And we'll
Come on.
open for her.
Yep. Took the
Come
words
on.
right out of my mouth. That's exactly what I was gonna
Yes.
say. That's what Kelsey went on tour with the JB Bros. And
That's
then
right.
you guys can be next. I mean, I feel like you can work your magic and make that happen because she is releasing
Sure.
a new album. So a tour is gonna happen again.
Let's go.
You are right.
Let's go.
I
Manifest.
am
Manifesting.
about you?
manifest.
You know what? I would love to go on tour with Luke Combs. I think that would be a really fun
There
time.
we go.
I think that would be a really fun tour. I think we'd get along with him really well and be friends, and I feel like it'd be a fun experience.
Yeah, Luke Combs, that's a solid. All three of your picks were all solid choices, and I really do hope it would be nice if Rascal Flatts does come back around and they're like, yeah, we're gonna go on tour, like one last tour, and they pull
Never
you guys.
know.
Never know. Fingers
Never
crossed.
know. It can happen. But Luke Combs too, he is such a talented artist, and another artist that sounds so down to earth. Like I've never heard a bad story about this guy ever.
Garrett met him at a sushi restaurant.
Yeah, I actually did. Yeah, a few months ago, I was eating at a sushi place with some friends, and there's like a long booth table. Anyway, I go to sit down, and this dude next to me moves his wife's purse, and I sit down, and I start hearing him talk. I mean, we're from me to Zach, we're probably 2 feet away, and I start hearing him, and I like look out of the corner of my eye. I'm sitting right next to Luke Combs. I've never met him, and I waited till he was done with dinner because I didn't want to like interrupt his personal time. But after he was done, I tapped him on the shoulder, and I think he was really scared at what I was going to say because he looked over really slowly, and I was like, "Hey," I was like, "What's up, dude?" And I just told him I was in Restless Road, and he knew who we were, so I just told him that we were big fans and got to meet him. So
Yeah.
really super nice guy, and got to hang for a minute. But
Then we saw him at the ACM Awards, and he recognized, Garrett as the sushi guy.
Sushi guy.
dude,
Sushi guy.
he said sushi man.
I love it. At least he recognized and remembered you.
Yeah, he actually did remember my name. He said sushi guy, Garrett.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, very good.
You remember my name, Sushi man.
That's awesome. Well, you guys should schedule a right if you can. I don't know how like possible that is, but I feel like
I'm just gonna camp out at the sushi restaurant for a
Wait
couple
for him to
months
come
and just
back.
hope he comes back, and then I'll just kind of like bring our mixtape and see if he'll bring us on tour.
yeah, that's a good idea. You can always do
Yeah.
that too. Well, speaking of rights now, let's just chat music. So I know you had your debut album Last Rodeo come out last year. So music wise, next year, what can we expect?
Well, we're literally going into the studio right after this because we got a group of new songs that we're finishing up, and we've been writing a ton this year. So we've kind of got our eyes at a time we think maybe we want to shoot for, but we're also going at the pace of the music and just making sure we're so excited about it, and every song is as good as it can be, and it is going to raise the bar from Last Rodeo, our last album. So we're really excited with the start we got now, and like I said, we've been warming up and doing our vocal warm-ups all day. We're going to hit the studio right after this and sing our hearts out, and yeah, we're really excited about it.
So roughly, how many songs are you guys like aiming for to put out?
1 billion songs.
1 billion.
billion.
I don't even know if we have an exact number. I mean, we did 18 this last time. That just
Who knows? Who knows? But
let the music lead lights out.
Yeah, I think we're just trying to figure out like just when you go to create an album, we're just trying to figure out what we have and kind of where we want to go with the music. And I think it just kind of is dictated by what songs we have at the moment and kind of like what vibes we have. So I don't know if we're like shooting for an exact number. I think at the end when we have everything written, I think we'll kind of see what we feel like is probably the best songs that fit each vibe, and then kind of go from there.
Okay, well, that's going to be super exciting. I'm sure lots of people are going to love it once it's all out. Are you planning on maybe releasing another wedding song? Because I know Growing Old With You, that was very much a wedding song for a lot of people. Do you think you're going to release something else like that?
I wouldn't put it past us. But yeah, it can't just be another version of Growing Old. So it would have to be the perfect right thing. But we definitely write a lot of love songs, and it's something that we like to definitely do during our show. So I definitely could see that being in our future for sure.
Well, you guys suit it when you guys perform songs like that and you release songs like that. It really, it sounds beautiful, and we all love it. But one song actually I really want to talk about is 10 Things. So that song, just before we kind of play a little game here, was this based on like a real relationship that like each of you guys have experienced in your past, and you just wanted to throw a bunch of shit together that you don't miss from this person?
I think it kind of started with me and Yes, there was a real life breakup going on.
Okay.
And I think I was like just walking around the kitchen one day, and I just started to list these things out that you hear in the first verse, and I kind of I had some other lyrics too, but I had to take them out, but because they weren't
Age appropriate.
I was just kind of singing it to myself out of amusement to myself, and then I just kind of thought like, oh, it'd be fun to like make a song where you keep listing out 10 things, and I just, yeah, it was kind of a therapeutic thing for me. I just kind of started writing that song, but it kind of came out to have this really cool sound that we hadn't really done before. So it was something that we all got on together and made it a Restless Road masterpiece. And but yeah, I it did start with me in a real life breakup of things I was really annoyed with.
I love it. No, it's a really good song. It's exactly like Miley Cyrus's 7 Things. So, well, thank you so much, Restless Road, for joining me on Country with Celine. Appreciate having you on, and I can't wait to chat again soon.
Yeah, thanks for
Same.
having us.
Appreciate it.